It's just about game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish the run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First down throw. Here's Love. Dumped off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Love out of the shotgun. Complete on the slant to Watson. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. Cameron Johnson back deep to receive this one for the Bucs. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Mayfield now from the gun. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line of gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, give to Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Connects with Ibuka over the middle. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38. Mayfield keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
1st down. Here's Baker. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Running on first here with Jacobs. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Going run again with Jacobs. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. They've got first down here from the 36. Play fake, it's Love. Finds the football outside. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. They'll cobble together a yard there. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Love on 3rd and short. Has his man. It's Dobbs. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He shovels this one forward. And he's tackled for no gain.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, Mayfield. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Tactical look by the Packers on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man. This is Evans. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
He keeps it himself, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's the give to Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Baker now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Mayfield. Brought in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
32-yard line.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here we go counter. It's Jacobs. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. To the air with Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Bucs to the line.